Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting right into it. I thought this would be a nice little fitting Hazel versus Baron. Let's let them hash it out. But as I've titled it, maybe thumbnailed it, you guys know the drill. The new fire weapon that is going to be releasing, the Fire Fan, it will be happening, well, we'll be dropping on the 23rd, of course. And, you know, it begs the question how good the weapon will be, which we'll go over in just a second. But more importantly, if you've been playing your cards right, saving your tickets, or currency, I guess, yeah, saving the currency, you can technically get the weapon itself for free initially when it drops, yeah, without really having to summon. But again, utilizing that mechanic to where you can gain a free weapon, is it truly worth, well, is it worth picking up the fire weapon or maybe a later weapon down the line? As of right now with fire element weapons, I mean, you've got the Vulcan Rage, which is, don't know how I feel about that, pretty mid. I have Sauron, which is fairly a solid SR weapon. The Phoenix Soulbow, which is crushing it, still to this day, you know, doing fantastic fire element damage. But we do need that, well, from my viewpoint, looking at it from every other element perspective, you know, we still need that extra, number two fire weapon, which still can class as number one. But anyway, so yeah, let's, well, obviously make sure you are doing the simulation gates, because through this game mode it is the alternative way to go about getting the ticket to get the free weapon. As you guys know, to get a free SSR weapon you have to have 4 of the golden SSR ticket, or weapon ticket, call it what you will. Alternatively, you can use it to purchase it from the shop using your red tokens, which you can get through summons, but it costs you 250, which is very expensive, so some might not be in that luxury position of purchasing those. So the simulation gate is going to be a fantastic way to save up and purchase those tickets whenever reset comes around, of course, which is one thing which I've been prioritizing, just an FYI. Just before we get into the video, if you guys need some 1k essence of that weapon design, the new code is out. Not only that, a bit of a reminder, there it is, make sure that you are doing the event challenge. This is from the previous reward. There's a new one happening right now. So yeah, easy 1500 right there. Now again, as I mentioned, yeah, the special player weapon design, there we go. So this is the bad boy that will give you the free SSR weapon. So you can get 4, again, very, very expensive, I'm not gonna lie. So if I keep saving up, I can buy all 4. So technically speaking, if I choose to summon for the weapon, then I can walk away with 2 of the fans for free. But the simulation gate is, I think it's going to be a lot of people's best way to kind of stack it up, again, over time, you know, because I mean, the fire fan might not be something that people want or need, so in that case, save your tickets, hop over to whatever the next weapon's going to be, whatever the developers have got planned. Now, one thing I did notice is that when I have 4 tickets, nothing comes up for me to craft, so I'm just like, oh my god, can I not use the tickets? Then I realized, oh wait, I think what will happen is that when the new weapon drops, then the option comes in for you to craft the weapon through the tickets, because where is it? Because I've got 4 just chilling here, right? Like I said, you know, again, if you've been and one thing which I will say, if you guys remember when the developers goofed up and we had a disgusting amount of points given to us for Simulation Gate, yeah, I maximized my saving up and make sure I'm prioritizing this special weapon design ticket, of course. Yeah, I'm pretty much in a very safe spot, because again, the Simulation Gate resets in 4 days, so that's 1 ticket. I can technically buy 2 from the shop, so that's 3. So if I wait for the Simulation Gate again, then, you know, I've got my next free weapon. Or I can just keep saving it through the Simulation Gate and save my tokens, which is something that I might consider doing, and push that more towards the 1st year anniversary, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to start doing a slight little preparation to kind of make sure that I can get some freebies when it comes to the 1st year anniversary that's going to be here in a couple of months. But furthermore, to talk about the new weaponry, so this is going to be the new weapon that's going to be dropping on the 23rd, so I just kind of want to go over a few things just to make sure that nothing has changed. So when the user uses core gauge at 100% charge, the fire flower becomes the fleeting youth of beauty. Okay, let me just double check something here. Is this, okay, what does this go to? Okay, that's fairly standard. Okay, I like that. Okay, so it goes to fleeting youth of beauty. When fire flower or fleeting youth of beauty is used, the user and their team members gain 1 instance of butterflies and bloom effect. Fleeting youth of beauty, damage and MP consumption same as fire flower. Oh, okay. Core gauge consumption 100%. When the skill hits, time slows down and deals heavy break. Oh, wait, did they show that before? We knew that it did break damage, but I don't think it specified on what break it was. Heavy break though. Oh wait, okay, heavy break. Oh my god, I'm thinking about almighty break. Okay, no, heavy break is still good though. This is still a bit of a W. Okay, when the user's attack pierces a target, there is a floral explosion of searing flame that damages the target. Okay, so what does this do? Increase fire damage by 3%, increases MP recovery rate by 5%. Okay, so this is basically for the fire element team. Fantastic for team attack, as well as if you're running any of the fire element users on your team in general. Okay, so that's good. As well as, how can I forget, your Phoenix Elbow. When using their fire break skill, the user and their team members gain 1 additional instance of fire. Okay, wait, can we stack it? Oh, we can. 6 times. Nice. Okay. Okay, so A1, you get an additional 1 when using the fire break skill. Okay, that's fine. When Fireflower or Flighting Youth of Beauty hits, they inflict high fever. So Jinwoo's fire damage increases by 50% when he hits a target with the high fever effect. The user regains 10% of their MP one time when they hit the target with a high fever effect applied. Stack onto 1 time. Okay, imagine we can stack that more, bro. Okay, so I'm liking this and the Phoenix Orbo combo. This is definitely going to be it. I'm gonna enjoy this, I'll say that much. Increases fire damage by 10%. When the butterfly bloom effect has been stacked 6 times, it activates Fire Demon. Fire Demon only activates for Sun Jinwoo. Okay. Fire Demon removes instances of butterflies and blooms effect and prevents the user from gaining more. Okay, increases the user's fire damage and MP recovery rate by 50%. Increases the critical hit rate of the user's fire core skill by 30%. Increases the critical hit damage of the user's fire core skill by 120%. When the user uses their fire basic skill, they gain super armor for 4 seconds. It gains 5% of their user's MP every 3 seconds. If the user currently has 20% or less or maximum MP, it removes this effect. Okay. Oh my goodness. This with the Dagger Rush Flame Ruin and the Phoenix Soulbow, A3 is the sweet spot to maximize that core blasting damage. Wow. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I'm getting my free copy, because that way I can just hunt for A3 now. I'm shooting for A3. You can set up the Phoenix Soulbow so beautifully now. Okay, W. Decrease as per usual. Okay, the user's core gauge starts out charged to 100% when they enter a stage. When all the user's equipped weapons are fire weapons, oh, there it is. Their fire damage increases by 50%. When the user uses a fire attack while the fire demon effect is active, they recover 10% of their... I love this MP recovery. What the frick is going on? Oh my god. Okay. Well, it seems the developers were like, you know what? The Phoenix Soulbow has been alone this whole time. I mean, to be fair, we've been pairing it up with the Plum Sword. That's pretty much what we've been utilizing it with. But they just said, it's time. If we're going to buff up the fire element, not only are we getting a V2 version of the fire team, but yeah, this is the long-awaited combination with the Phoenix Soulbow, and I am over the moon. Look, Phoenix Soulbow, when it initially released, I was in love with it. I still am. It's a fantastic weapon, and we're finally getting the bow and the fan to come together to emit a ridiculous amount of fire element damage, and I cannot wait for it. A3 is definitely where I'm going to be shooting from. I'm gonna be real. If you're in need of that fire element buffing or just fire element damage, this weapon, yeah, it's heat. So if you are able to get it for free and you need that fire support, by all means, do as you please. Go for it. Use your tickets. That's what I'm gonna be utilizing. But that A3, man, for the Phoenix Soulbow, I got to. I think that's literally where it's gonna be at when it comes to running that combination. What I would suggest. So I am here for this weapon. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.